More breaking news coming in for protesters have been killed and more than a dozen injured when they clashed with the police in Jhajjar in Haryana. This is the latest we're getting you on the JAT agitation. The JAT protester has brought many parts of Haryana to a standstill as protesters go on a rampage and clash with the police. Curfew has been imposed in many parts. Section 144, which prohibits assembly of more than 4 people, has been imposed in 6 districts of Haryana. The army has been deployed in 8 districts in Rohtak, Jhajjar, Sonipat, Panipat, Jind, Kaithwal, Bhiwani and Hisar. The army had to be airdropped into Rohtak. Protesters have also set the railway station of Burha Kheda in Jind on fire. A total of 716 trains have been affected by the JAT agitation. Shoot at sight orders have been issued in Rohtak and Bhiwani. In damage control mode, the BJP issued a show cause notice to its leader Rajkumar Saini, who opposed quota for JATs.
As you can see that we are at Sankol village in district Jhajjar, and you can see how the entire road has been blocked by the JAT agitators who are raising slogans for reservation in OBC. As you can see behind this, the military vehicles are waiting outside. They are unable to come to this side, and there is this agitation happening right here at Sankol. These are people who are agitating for reservation, and they are waiting for negotiations to happen with the government. The government is in talks with the leaders, JAT leaders, but they haven't got any go-ahead. As you can see, the women brigade have also gathered here. The women protesters have also gathered here, out here, and this is the chalk where the entire traffic has been blocked. This is National Highway 10, and you can see the women brigade which is here, and they are all raising slogans, as you can see, for the JAT reservation. The entire highway has been blocked. With camera person Pradeep Gupta, Atir Khan in Bahadurgarh for India Today.
Atir Khan is with us live from Bahadurgarh in Rohtak. Atir, we're being told that 4 more protesters have been killed in police firing.
Well, that's right. You see, the situation is becoming quite tense, especially after the Jhajjar incident. The army had to act, and there have been, some violent incidents reported from surrounding areas in Rohtak as well. Now, at the place where we are standing at the moment, Bahadurgarh, it has also been cut out by the protesters. From all the roads have been cut because there are protesters who are sitting on National Highway 10, and the entire area is flanked by the protesters. Police security deployment has been made, but then it's scattered. The situation is still, it is though under control, but it's tense because the people, there is apprehension in the mind of people because you never know what's the mob mentality. But precautions are being taken, especially after the police action, the army action in Jhajjar. The areas further become tense. Simi?
The situation on the ground continues to remain tense. What's the kind of police and army presence that you're seeing in Rohtak, where you are right now, Atir?
Well, we know that 33 columns of army have been placed in the entire region, and most of them have been deployed in Rohtak area, and other areas have paramilitary forces including Rapid Action Force, which is the unit of CRPF, along with the local police, which is not sufficient by itself. Therefore, extraordinary measures are being taken to control the situation, because never in writing we have seen that the security personnel had to be airlifted towards an affected area. So this is perhaps for the first time this is happening, where helicopters are being used to bring in security personnel, because the surrounding areas have been cut by the protesters. The roads have been dug up. There are trees which have been put across the road, so there is no movement of traffic. The agitators are quite violent at the moment. The police and the security forces are treading very carefully, but they are taking action where it is necessary and where they have to act in self-defense. But while the government is in negotiation, in talks with the JAT leaders, the situation continues to be tense here, Simi.
Ate, thanks so much for those details. Ate, getting us a ground report from Bahadurgarh in Rohtak. The situation on the ground extremely volatile. Throughout the day today, we've been seeing incidents of violence and vandalism, mob setting police stations and government buildings on fire. State transport buses also being set ablaze by protesters who are demanding demanding quota for JATs. We're getting in some more political reactions. Let's cross live.
इन वायलेंस में कॉन्स्पिरेट कर रहे हैं, हम उनको आइडेंटिफाई करके उनके खिलाफ सख्त कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे। लेकिन संतोष की बात है कि कल से आज स्थिति बेहतर है। प्रभावित जिलों में फ्लैग मार्च जारी है और आशा है कि जनता के सहयोग से हम जल्दी ही स्थिति पर काबू पा लेंगे।